patriotism. He was eloquent, articulate, personable. His English was impeccable with no accent. An agent booked him and he became a professional speaker. Since he made good money through public speaking, I never needed to find a house cleaning job. In fact, I went back to school, and in no hurry, I also earned a degree. Yes. In 1946, we went back to China, where Teddy became the president of Fujian University. But we returned to America before the communists took over. Looking back, one thing stands clear and unmistakable that has played an important role in my life: my religious life. I believe that every step in the journey of my life has been guided by the good Lord. Today is an occasion for thanks. I thank God for sparing us from the hardships of the Japanese occupation and the persecution of the communist rule. I thank God for giving us a good life in this wonderful country. I thank God that I have a loving family, that all of them are having a good life and good health. I thank God that my relatives and friends are giving me so much love, more than I deserve. And I thank God that I have no enemy. I thank God for blessing me abundantly, that I have financial resources and live a comfortable life. I thank God for living in my condo for almost 30 years and enjoying my daily walking exercises in this beautiful environment. I thank God for sending Lucy Lau to me as my major caregiver. We pray together twice daily. I thank God for giving me long life and a good life. I have too many things to be thankful, but I cannot mention them all. In the sunset years of my life, I need God even more. When I have a problem or worry, I go to God in prayer, and peace comes immediately. I accept all the declines due to age, and thank God for the little that I have left, and pray that God will let me keep the status quo. I also pray for a peaceful exit, free from dragging illness or pain. Thank you all for joining me today to celebrate a milestone in my life. May the good Lord bless us all.
Thank you, Dr. Fu. As I said, I've been in this family a long, long time. And over the years, Dr. Chen has proposed and set many different projects. But from my point of view, she had two major projects. One, she has spoke eloquently. That's about Teddy Chen. So I won't go into that. But anyone who wants to say anything about that, I welcome you to say that. The second project is still ongoing. And Dr. Frank plays a major role in that project. You have provided her with assistance and advice in establishing the Chen Fellowship. I would like you to say a few words. Anything will make us happy.
Very hard act to follow. What Mrs. Chen just said. But I do have a story which may be of some interest to you. And that is my acquaintanceship with Dr. Teddy Chen, Theodore Chen. During World War II, I was stationed at that time in Long Beach, California. I was teaching Navy personnel aircraft and ship identification because early in the Americans were shooting down our own airplanes and firing on our own ships. So they developed a system, and I was part of that system. But it was a little boring, and I thought, well, maybe I should look at USC calendar and take a course. And I did, and a course that intrigued me was in philosophy of education taught by Dr. Theodore Chin. And it was a very interesting, inspiring course. It was 2 nights a week, so I would get off my Navy leave to come to take this course. Little realizing that many years later, the world would turn and I would come back to USC, meet up again with Dr. Theodore Chin, and get acquainted with Mrs. Chin. The story doesn't really end there. After a security suit after the war, I went out to law school at the University of Virginia, where Sterling was born, and his older brother, and then to Ohio, back to Ohio State, I should have said, then to Virginia, and then to the University of Oklahoma as a law professor. And again, I became restless for more education. So off I went to Yale University for 3 years of international law. And then back to the University of Oklahoma, but an opening came in law faculty at the University of Southern California. I was eager to get it, partly because my wife, well, my late wife, was anxious to return to California. She had served during the war as a naval officer and participated in sending the surrender terms to the Japanese, sending from San Francisco out to Battleship Missouri, where General MacArthur presented them to the Japanese for signature. So we were anxious to get back to California. And we came in 1953. And there was Dr. Theodore Chin, my teacher during the war period, and we became very close friends. And there's where I met Mrs. Chin. And over the years, I helped her. She is a gem. And I'll tell you a little personal interest side story. My wife died 10 years ago, and after she'd been gone for 2 years, Mrs. Chin called one day and said, I need an escort to take me to a university function. Would you pick me up? And I said, oh, I'd be delighted to. And then I thought I would have a little fun with our daughter. Priscilla, her name, she and her mother were very close together. And she was very protective of her mother and her mother's image after she passed away. So I called up Priscilla and I said in a very serious tone, Priscilla, do you think it would be all right if I escorted a lady to a USC function? I could always feel Priscilla frowning on the telephone. She said, well, Dad, I don't know about that. And I said, it's Mrs. Chin. Oh, she said, that's quite all right. I said, Mrs. Chin is 92. She said, Dad, that's all right. And you may take others if they're 90 or over. No one. So that's my good story. She has been such a delight in my life. And she's a role model. I'm 92. But I tell people I don't feel a day over 90, and I'm looking forward to matching her 101.
The next person I will call is Yaping. Yaping was the first scholarship student, and somehow they developed the relationship so close. Unbelievable. She is just like a sister.
Pay my bill.
She's just like a sister to Helen.
The life of Dr. and Mrs. Chin, you know, they help so many people. I am one of them. 24 years ago, they set up a scholarship fund for students from Taiwan to come to USC to study. And by luck, I was chosen. And since 1970, and I was, having close relationship with her family. And since her husband passed away, especially the relationship even grow further. So they, since China opened up, the fellowship goes, gives to Chinese students. And during this period of time, she herself is personally involved with the project. All through these years, she has been always helping me instead of me helping her. And even up to this point, and she's worried about my health and not too much about herself. So I'm really grateful to be part of her life, and I'm really fortunate to know her in my life. Here we celebrate her 100th birthday, and hope we will celebrate many more.
Thank you. The next one that I'll call is Dr. David Lee, who is also a very close friend to both Dr. Chan.
Thank you. First of all, I wish to thank Jesse and Helen for inviting Lennon and me to this.
Hey, David, she invited you.
You're a member of the family, see, don't forget. So we are very pleased to be here. I only have two thoughts to share with you. Number one, Mrs. Chan talked so lovingly about matchmaking. And I must say, the reason why we are so anxious to come is that Mrs. Chan and the late Professor Chan were the matchmakers for our marriage, you see. Lillian and I have been married for now about 47 years. So, and it's due to their effort, recognizing I'm not such a bad guy.